What's going on, everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy. I'm at the rental shop like usual. You're in the vlog. We've been doing this for almost 6 years, and we started in the garage and now we're in the warehouse. And today I have a special video for you, a video about cleaning stuff. So I've been doing this cleaning thing for quite a few years, and we've went through quite a few products. Every season I buy, buckets full of products like this and looking for the best product. Well, I've tested a lot of stuff. Here to show you what I've come up with. All right, we're gonna focus on a few products. We're gonna focus on Folex. We're gonna focus on the plate scrape. We're gonna focus on Barkeeper's Friend. This handy little tool here. Magic erasers, mold control, Vim, CLR, and our trusty vacuum. Let's get into it. By the way, this video was inspired by our friends over at Plate Scrape. I picked one of these up and made a video about it last year. They loved the video. They reached out and contacted me and said, hey, do you want another one? And I said, heck yeah. And they said, how about we actually give your subscribers one too? So at the end of this video, you can click a link to actually enter to win a plate scrape. They'll send it to you, the winner. I've got a link in the description for that. But let's get back to the video for all this good stuff. We're gonna start with Folex. So this stuff, Folex right here, I was actually cruising on Facebook Marketplace and this guy named Adam Opper recommended Folex. He recommended them for linens, but I recommend them for red carpets. So my warehouse is messy, we're trying to clean it. Anyways, in the back of my warehouse here, you can see up the stairs here, we've got red carpets in there. There's a few of them out right now, but that's how we store them. But when we clean them, we have to, vacuum them for one. So this guy right here is a cordless Shark vacuum. It's a cordless Shark vacuum Rocket Pro. We bought it and we liked it so much we bought one for at home. And this is the cordless vacuum that we vacuum our shop with, but we also vacuum our red carpets with this bad boy. So cleaning carpets, you need to have a vacuum. But the real secret is the Folex. The beauty about this stuff is you don't have to do anything. You just spray it on and it makes it disappear. You wipe it a little bit with a microfiber cloth and it's gone. And it's gone in seconds. We clean our red carpets fast with these bad boys. So if you have a mark on your red carpets, use Folex. I'm telling you, it works. I've got the cheap red carpets and I've got the good red carpets, and it works on both of them. By the way, you can get your cheap red carpets from Amazon. You get your expensive red carpets. Well, I get mine from special event sales in Edmonton, Alberta. Amazon red carpets, they rent out just fine. Great, actually. So this little guy right here is my 3 by 15 foot red carpet. Goes out all the time. It's got rubber backing. I bought it from Amazon for like, I don't know, 200 bucks, something like that. And these guys right here that I get from special event sales, well, these guys are 4 feet one way and they're 25 feet the other way. It's the size that I like. If people want to go 50 foot, then they can double them up. That way we can actually handle them too, because 50 foot is a pretty big roll for us with the small warehouse hand bombing them. So 3 by 25 feet is the biggest that I want to go right now. Slap this guy back, goes under here. They love it. What else do we got under here? Bunch of junk products. Next down the list, this is Barkeeper's Friend. And we use this specifically for our hot dog machines, because those hot dog machines, the rollers, they get crap on them and it's not fun. But with these, we're able to get it off really quick. So just through the front area, we keep some of our concession stuff. This is the hot dog roller. We get it from Beaver. And yeah, we got it for like 200 bucks. It rents for about 50, 55 bucks, something like that. It goes out probably 4 or 5 times a season for us. So it's actually a good renter. It's paid for itself already, and it's very decently priced on the market there. So Beaver makes a good one. And when we were cleaning it before, the customers, they have trouble getting this clean. So we're thinking about sending out a little cleaning kit with it. And if they don't use the cleaning kit, then they can get charged, right? If they do use the cleaning kit, well, then it's easy for us to clean. Put some Barman's Friend in there. I actually get this from the dollar store. I think you can get it from Home Depot. I'll check on Amazon too. Barkeeper's Friend, look it up. So this little guy right here just a little Mastercraft screwdriver. With one of those, you can probably look in an old tool set and find one of these and be like, hey, what do I even use this thing for? It's made for cleaning popcorn machines. I asked my wife where it was. She said, don't you dare lose this. We keep it right here, in with the scissors. And we have lots of popcorn machines that go out, and it just gets in those little hard to reach areas. So this is a bigger semi-commercial unit here, and it doesn't go out very much because we have it priced high. And so we actually have cheaper popcorn machines. They're probably hiding back here. So there's our popcorn machines. These little guys, we've got 8-ounce poppers in them. We've got 2 of these little guys, and they go out all the time. And the bigger commercial model doesn't go out very much at all. I think it's because it's priced way more, but then it makes those ones look more appealing to rent. Magic erasers. So you don't really want these crappy dollar store quality ones. I buy these on Amazon. I get them from the dollar store. But if you get the extra durable ones, they'll last you a bit longer. We use them for everything. We clean tables with them. We clean, just the white fan back chairs we clean with them. The white resin folding chairs, the gray chairs, the tents, we clean the tents with them. We clean everything that has a stubborn stain on it. We clean with the magic erasers. Make sure to have magic erasers in your warehouse because it's a tool you will use continuously. Magic erasers. So this next guy here, mold control. So have you ever put out a linen and it comes back and it was wet and they put it inside a bag or one of these bins and it's moldy? Well, that's where mold control comes in, because you can soak it in your bathtub or in one of these bins and it will make the mold release from it. It's a tool that we need to have here. We have since gotten a little bit wiser with our linens. Like, we don't send them out in these bins anymore because then there's no airflow to them. We send them out with a bag that's tied so that they have to rip the bag open, and with instructions that they put the linens inside a breathable laundry bag when they return, and say that they'll be charged if they don't follow the rules. But sometimes they don't follow the rules, and we have mold control for that. So mold control, it's great. CLR. It's in the name: calcium, lime, and rust. We're going to focus on the rust portion. The CLR for us, well, let's take a look at these fan back chairs here. So there is white fan back chairs, and you see how there's a little bit of rust in there? So you treat it with CLR. We use CLR to get the rust out of those chairs. It's great. So don't consider your chairs junk, and don't try to paint over the rust. I mean, we have over 500 of these white chairs, and so the rust treatment's important because I don't want to go buy more if I don't need to. I haven't bought fan back chairs in 2 years, I think. 2 or 3 years, and I want to have another 2 years before I have to buy another couple hundred fan back chairs and replace some out. So that rust stuff, that CLR is really, really the good stuff for getting rid of the rust on the chairs. Okay, so Vim is what I use to clean our floors, specifically dance floor. So what I use is I have Snap Lock, dark maple 3x3 tiles. You can see some of it up in the racking there. There's actually, that's all of it. I think it's like 45 panels. We need some more to fill orders this year, but we use Vim to clean it. And what we do is we usually clean it on location. We'll set it up, we'll bring Vim with us, and then we'll clean it at the customer's location right before we leave. Vim. You gotta watch out, because I don't know. I haven't done this in a long time. Are you doing a backflip? No, I can't do those flips. What do you mean? It's been a while. You're doing backflips. All right, it works. I just have us get on our hands and knees and wipe it off. It's actually pretty quick. However, when the dance floor does come back, we pressure wash it, but it gets dusty and stuff. You want it to have the nice finished look with the Vim. And it smells so good. It'll make the event smell nice when you leave. So before we get to the prized gem of today, which is the plate scrape, we've got one in our dish area there that we use to wash the dirty dishes. Well, let's talk about this.
Right.
Hi.
I run the dishes. I wash cutlery in the sink for like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
The detergent seems to be working today.
The detergent in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So this dishwasher right here, it's been great to us, but I've also had the rinse pump go twice on it, and it recently went out again. We bought a dishwasher from Costco. 2,500 bucks seems good. I'll tell you how it goes. But these dishwashers, they take the 20-inch by 20-inch racks. So we're replacing this with another commercial unit. That's a little better on power, a little better on water, and it's brand new. So it's 2-year warranty from Costco. We're getting it. We're also getting a wine glass polisher. But before these dishes can actually hit there, they have to be scrubbed first. You can't just put a dish with food already on it right in here, or else you'll just wreck your machines, right? Yes, they have filters and stuff that you clean out, but you're supposed to put an already rinsed dishes in here, and it's supposed to sanitize it for you. So, I mean, if you know anything about dishes, if they come back, say someone rents them on a Friday, and then they return them on a Monday, but their event was on the Friday, well, that food, if they didn't scrape the plates like you told them to, the food gets time to crunch on there, and it's hard to get off. So when we get them back dirty, we instantly plate scrape them. Once the dishes are scrubbed clean, it's so quick and easy. You just unsnap this guy, take out your brushes very easily like this, and then just dump your water all over yourself, and you're good. And then we charge the customer because we give them a sheet that says, hey, clean your dishes or you're in trouble. But since Plate Scrape went ahead and give us a second one, we've decided that we are going to edit our sheet, and we are going to make it so that the big dish orders we're going to ask our clients with the big dish orders, if they don't have a sink, we're going to throw in a plate scrape for free so that they can clean their dishes on location. It doesn't matter if they say yes, or it doesn't matter if they say no, because then that puts the cleaning onus on them. And if it comes back and the dishes are still dirty and they return the plate scrape, well, then you have all the more reason to not feel bad for charging them a hefty fee for washing dishes, because then they just straight out didn't want to do it. And that's not acceptable. Now, see, another thing that happens is they go and they pick up the dishes, and then someone gives it to someone else, and it ends up in the caterer's hands. The sheet gets thrown away. The caterers are like, nah, who cares? It isn't our dishes. But when they have this thing right there, it's sitting right in their face. There's instructions right in front of them. It's written on the crates. There's stickers everywhere. They're going to clean the dishes. And if they don't, you're not going to feel bad charging them. So anyways, Plate Scrape was nice enough to give me a second one, which I'm going to be able to keep one at the shop to wash dishes, do one out with large dish orders so that I don't feel bad charging them when they don't have a sink, so that they do have an option to clean their dishes. And you know what? You want to get one of these? Enter the raffle. Go in the link in the description right now and enter to win one of these. And yeah, if the competition has already passed by this point, no worries. There's a link still in the description for you to purchase one of these bad boys straight from our partners at Plate Scrape. From our partners at, well, it's Bonsai, but the product's called Plate Scrape V2. By the way, dishes makes a lot of money. So if you don't have dishes, think about it. If you've got warehouse space, you can buy a cheap washer. We bought ours for 500 bucks. We make roughly around $10,000 a year just on dish orders, which is great for us. It keeps the front end busy and running because, you know, we do a little bit of linens, we do a little bit of dishes. It keeps 2 full-time people running, and you know, it's great off-season revenue too, because those dishes, they go out a lot at Christmas, or, you know, someone just wants a rack of glasses, someone wants this. So don't sleep on dishes. We've got dish racks everywhere, not just for fun. It's because they go out. They go out. Like, look, I've still got dishes in the back of the box truck. They're not packaged anymore, but, you know, dishes go out. You know, someone ordered 6 tables, a whole bunch of chairs, and a bunch of dishes. And look, they cleaned the dishes because they read the sheet. Mind you, this client was a restaurant, so they didn't need the plate scrape. But if they didn't clean the dishes, we'd have the plate scrape to scrape them before we put them in our washer. So, I mean, that's money right there, dishes. You know, once you finally get them all, the great number for us, we figured out the number is about 300. You want to have 300 of everything. So, 300 dinner plates. We've got appetizer, salad, dessert plates. They're multi-use. Those are just some glassware back there. We've got a few others that go out sometimes. Like the glass appetizer plates go out 2 or 3 times a year. We ended up getting them from like the dollar store. But you know, these look the same as the very expensive ones. And people who don't shop at the dollar store, well, they don't care. They think that they're great, and they are great. It's just how you package them. So we've got stuff like salad bowls, like a soup salad hybrid bowl that we brought in because we started getting catering clients and they have specific needs, right? And, you know, they'll keep adding things and you can keep adding to your inventory, chafing dishes. And, you know, the list will go on, whether what realm you want to go into for dishes, because dishes is a great moneymaker. People don't want to own 300 plates, but they do want to rent 300 plates. It's, you know, they don't want to own all these glasses, but they do want to rent all these glasses. These champagne coupes, they're absolutely fantastic. These Moscow Mule glasses, I love them. They've never once went out. They've still got the damn tag on them. Crappy buy. And I bought like 300 of them. So, cutlery. You know, the silver cutlery goes out great. You know, the gold cutlery goes out second great. And the copper cutlery, it goes. Actually, I think it's the nicest stuff. It goes great. We've got black cutlery too, and it barely ever goes out. So I don't even know where it is here. Anyways, everyone, that's it. That's all. That's all we've got for you. As always,
you stay classy.
You heard it.